Hi boys and girls. So today we're going over the homework for Module 3, Lesson 2. And once again, I have made myself my own homework page that is a little bit different from yours. And I did this so that I can go over how to get the answers without just giving you the answers for your homework. All right, so starting off, it says, how many in all? So it wants to know how many stars there are. The first one says blank ones. So I want to know how many ones there are. So if I start counting, I know this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I know that's a group of 10. So actually, I'm going to circle it because that's going to help me remember that that's a 10. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, we have another group of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so how many ones are there? Well, there's 10 ones plus 10 ones plus 10 ones. So 10, 20, 30. There are 30 ones. And then it says equals how many tens? Well, here's 1 10. This would make 2 tens. This would make 3 tens. So I know that 30 ones is the same thing as 3 tens. It's just a different way of saying it. So how many stars are there in all? There are 30 stars in all. I'm looking at number 2. It says these are bundles with 10 sticks in each. The first question says how many tens are there? All right, well, each of these bundles, each one is a 10. So this would be 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens, 6 tens, 7 tens, 8 tens, 9 tens, 10 tens, 11 tens, 12 tens. So in mine, there are 12 tens. The next one says, how many hundreds are there? Well, I know that 10 tens is equal to 100. So I'm going to see if I can bundle together a group of 10 tens. 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens, 6 tens, 7 tens, 8 tens, 9 tens, 10 tens. All right, so I can make a bundle that has 10 tens in it. And it leaves me with 2 more tens left. That's not enough to make another 100. So how many hundreds? There is 100. The last question says, how many sticks are there in all? Well, I know that 10 tens equals 100. And there's also 2 more tens left, so a 10 and a 20. So if I add these together, 100 plus 20 equals 120. There's 120 sticks in all in my problem. The next one says, JJ did some counting. Look at her work. Explain why you think JJ counted this way. All right, so when I look at her work, I see that she started at 158, 159, 160. So in this section right here, she's counting by ones. If she was going to keep counting by ones, the next number would be 161, but it's not. It's 170. So when she went from 160 to 170, she actually started counting by tens. So 160 plus 10 more is 170, plus 10 more is 180, plus 10 more is 190, plus 10 more is 200, plus 10 more is 210, and then we get to 211. So she started counting by ones again. 211 and 212. So her goal must have been to count starting at 158 and ending at 212 in the quickest way possible. So it says to explain why I think JJ counted this way. So I think JJ started counting by tens in the middle because it was a faster way to get to the 200s, and that's where she needed to get to in order to be at 212. So I think JJ started counting by tens right here in the middle because it was faster. It was faster than counting by ones. Because if she was going to start at 158 and count by ones the whole way until she got to 212, it would have taken her a really long time. All right, looking at the second page. Number 4 says to show a way to count from 57 to 140 using tens and ones. Explain why you chose to count this way. So this is actually kind of similar to the last question, but now you're going to do the counting yourself. So it says I want to start at 57, and I want to stop when I get to 140. So I'm going to start counting by ones until I get to a multiple of 10. So 57 plus 1 more is 58, plus 1 more is 59, plus 1 more is 60. And now that I'm at a multiple of 10, I'm going to start adding tens. So 60 plus 10 is 70, plus 10 more is 80, plus 10 more is 90, plus 10 more is 100. I'm almost at 140. All right, plus 10 more is 110, plus 10 more is 120, plus 10 more is 130, and finally, if I add 10 more, I have made it to 140. And it says, explain why you chose to count this way. Well, it would have taken a really long time if I started at 57 and I counted by ones all the way to get to 140. So I chose to count this way because it was faster to count by tens than it was to count by ones. All right, looking at the very last one. Draw and solve. In her classroom, Peyton made 15 bundles of 10 straws. How many straws did she bundle in all? All right, well, it says I need to draw it, so I'm going to draw her 15 bundles of 10 straws. All right, so this is a bundle of 10. I need to draw 15 of those. All right, so there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, there's her 15 bundles of 10 straws. Now it says how many straws did she bundle in all? So I've got to start counting these up. All right, so I'm going to put my numbers on top. 10, 10 more would make 20, 10 more makes 30, 10 more makes 40, 10 more makes 50, adding 10 more, 60, 10 more is 70, 10 more is 80, 90, 100. Still have a few more 10s. All right, so if I have 100 and I add 10 more, now I'm at 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. All right, so how many straws did she bundle in all? 150 straws. All right, guys, hope that was helpful. See you tomorrow in class.